Keep me a shooter, but ain't talking camera. These bitches so thirsty, gon' handle my family. Ballin' hard like I play for Indiana. I think that's the reason these niggas can't stand us. They think I'm an outlaw and rock the bandana. Okay, y'all, this is my 3-step haircut right here. Step 1, you're gonna cut the hair down evenly to the desired length. As you can see, it's wavelength. That's the first step into doing this. This is like the most common haircut right here. So those of you that's new, or those of you that's been following, you know, stay tuned. This the easiest, this the most common haircut. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be doing this, or you'll be getting this if you're not already. You want to cut the hair down. That's the first thing you want to do when it comes to cutting hair. Just cut the hair down first before you jump into anything. I mean, some people might jump into other stuff, but me, nah. I cut the hair down first. And this gonna take about like 3 minutes just doing this. Especially when you're going with the grain. Because you wanna hit every swirl, every cowlick. You wanna hit it the correct way. You don't wanna be on there going all against the grain, leaving light spots, dark spots all around in the hair and all that. So now you gotta go with that grain and make sure you know, you cutting it down the right way. As such. And I'm using I believe that's a 1 guard. Or it might be a 1.5, I forgot. I think that's let me see. Yeah, it's a 1.5, I believe. Yeah. So I'm cutting it down real low. And we're just gonna go ahead and just breathe through this process right here. Because this process right here takes a little time. But this is step 1. Cut the hair down. And you can go over this a few times, because you know you might see something that you ain't see the first time. You might have to hit that some more, so you know. That's step 1. Let's get into with step 2. Step 2, the taper. That's step 2. After you cut that hair down and you cut it down to the desired length, you want to do that taper. And tapers usually take, you know, man, it depends on how long the hair is, or how high or how low they want the taper, how bald they want it. And when I say how high, I could say how high on 2 different levels. I could say how high he want to taper on as far as going up with it, or how high he want it like as far as like baldness on the side. Like I could do a whole taper and still be able to put that lining on there, like a light taper. So it all depends, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta talk to the client and ask them, be specific, because some of them will tell you, some of them did this. A lot of them don't be knowing what they want no way. So I go ahead and they let me do my thing. I put what fit them right, you know, and that's that. So you know, we going to the back. I always start off on the sides first. I go from one side, then I go to the back, then I go to the other side. This is step 2, remember. The taper, good old taper. That's my 1.5 guard I got on there. I mean, I'm a 1.5, my 1 purple guard, but if you pull the level back, it could be at a 1.5. So I work it from like a 1.5 all the way up to like a 1. Then you see I take the guard off and I flick up like that. Then I go all the way down with that to about a 0. That way I can make it bald at the bottom, because I don't want no line at the bottom. I ain't trying to line it up across the back. Don't too many people do that. I only got like 1 client that like that. But everybody else, they like, I fade it out. I gotta fade it out. Put that tape on. And now we have the other taper right here, the other side. Boom. Look at that right there. That's that good taper. Do that side right there. Put that guard on there, that purple 1 guard. I recommend that. Flick up with it, flick that line out. Then sometimes you gotta take that guard right up off that mug and flick it out again without the guard on it. As such. Yeah. Alright, last but not least, the moment we all been waiting for. Step 3. That lining. That lining, that's usually the last thing you gonna do when it comes to cutting some hair. 3 steps haircut right here. 3 simple steps. I could have done a razor line on it, but I wasn't really on that today. So I'm starting off with the back though. I usually start off doing it at the front, but I said, I'm going ahead and line the back up first because that's the side that was presented to me first. So line up from the back, then I go to the front, line up across the front right there. Then you work on them sides. Look how crispy that is. Look how it's coming along. Look how crispy it's coming. You see that? Gotta get all that forehead hair up too, because some people be having forehead hair. Calm that down a little bit. He was explaining to me how he wanted his beard, because I'm like, damn, you trying to keep it and line it up, or do you want it all cut off? Because usually he cut it all off, but it's so grown out right now. I'm like, I know you ain't trying to cut it off now. He like, cut it all off. I was spending him about my Coach wallet too though, because I got the Coach wallet with the Magic Cologne. So anyway, back to the haircut. I was explaining to him how he wanted it, how he should get it. He said, you the barber. So I'm like, well, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and chop that beard off and just keep the lining, sideburns. And as you can see, that's what I'm doing now. And I'm using these wall detailers. These are my go-tos right now. I've been using these. I got these clippers about a couple weeks ago, and I've been using them since. So I'm getting it in with these bad boys. See, when we done chop that whole side off, hit that taper a little bit with the liners to bar it out a little bit, go right back over there to doing the front again. I'll be all over these haircuts. I might see something in the midst of doing something else, and I'm gonna hit that, then go right back to what I was doing. But that's what an artist do. But that's what a creator do. You gotta pay attention to detail. When it's your craft, that's what you want to do. You want to make sure everything ain't no haircut perfect, but you do want to make sure it's very good and nice and neat at least. You don't want to send them out here bogus. Cause some barbers that do that, they'll leave you out here bogus. Then they kind of got to come to me and talk about something. Yeah, the other barber did me like this, he did me like that. As soon as I cut the hair, oh man, I appreciate you can't get a car. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I'm not already crowded with people. Well, I'm thankful. I'm gonna take everybody I can get. Doing the other side like that, as you can see. As you can see, can't you see? Clean that up. Clean that all the way up. Can't you see? Still got that sideburn right there. See, I'm going back to the table. I must have seen something that I didn't like or I didn't approve of, so I had to hit it again. And that's what, I'm saying, being an artist is. He said he wanted to keep his goatee, so I kept the goatee. My bad, my head was all in the way in front of the camera. I'm still trying to get used to this camera, man. I'm trying to figure out my videos like up the part, like, cause they don't be looking at as clear as me. It's clear to me. It's how I want them to be. But as long as y'all can see what's going on, I guess that's cool. Mustache a little bit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We trying to get monetized this year or next year. But this go around this page, I'm gonna say about next year because it's the last month of the year, so we trying to get monetized. Anyway, I'm about to show y'all how this video came out. Tell me that ain't it. Tell me that ain't it right there. Look at the definition. Look at how crispy it is. Look at the taper. Look at the haircut. Just look at everything. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to get monetized this go round. I appreciate y'all. Peace, family.